Search and destroy. Game 2, make some noise.
And obviously we talked about these two teams scrimming each other quite often leading up into this event. The teams do not practice S&D against each other. So both teams, obviously do not know the other team's tendencies in this game mode.
All right, so if you're new to Search and Destroy on Crusher, this particular map, what kind of stands out for you the most here?
Going up to the top side of your mini-map, it's going to be very difficult to get into the A bomb site. Lots of close choke points. Now coming out towards this outside here, this is where the offense can be their most efficient. They can go over towards B.
Well, Arcides and Formal basically giving each other a haircut. Now going to push him with a pistol, spraying everywhere, not connecting. It's now Pristini. 1 versus 3. He sees 2. He's tagged up. Has to think about a different way to attack this, surely, as they know the angle he's currently holding. And instead of soaring at him and maybe feeding him a 2-piece, they group up, they play together, they get the bomb down. OpTic handily.
And with how Eunited needed to come out in this one, drawing first blood here in this round and losing it, not be a good start. Obviously, when you get that first blood, you get that man advantage. You need to turn that into round wins in S&D.
Well, you get that first blood, and you basically get nothing else. And whoever those shots were, that might be Formal over the top because he teed him up. We'll see it now. The final kill cam. That was a quick burst. Nice shots. Doesn't miss a bullet there as Pristini gets cut down.
And Formal is really, kind of their catalyst in Search and Destroy. He's been playing a ton of, game battles, S&D tournaments with, a lot of the Gosu group Fu guys. So you do think, I know Formal does know the best strategies to use in this game.
I've followed Formal from back in, really, God, all the way back to Halo 3.
You've known him for a while.
He first started to make a name for himself. So all of you guys that know Formal is this Cali kid, quiet demeanor. That's not his only side. I've seen the cocky, kind of arrogant, I am better than you side of him.
The mean streak.
When he gets in that mode, he'll be the best in the game, man. He is absolutely terrifying. You've seen a bit of that this weekend. But now we are going to check on with Formal. He's going to cut down the corner. It's not going to be Scump and Karma trying to clutch up. They're pinching 2 players from opposite sides. He catches 1. It's now just Scump. 1 versus 2. 28 seconds to work to defuse. 1 in front. Trying to turn it into 1v1. What was that?
I think he thought he was going to kill him, stopped firing his gun, thought he put enough bullets in the player to take him out. But it's Eunited evening this one up at 1 round apiece. You see Pristini going with a melee and then some shots there. But talking a little bit about Formal, the little bit of more attitude we've seen from him today. I feel like this is what that team needed. Sometimes you win so much and you lose. It's like, oh well, we'll get the next one. We'll get the next one. It's been a long time where OpTic's been trying to get the next one. It's been a long time since this team has won something.
All right, well, off to the races we go. Tied up 1-1. Crim6 and crew on offense, and Crim6 being hunted right now, it looks like, on the minimap, but we'll get over to the bomb site. It's going to be Gunless, getting some pressure, trying to stay alive. He has been the wonder kid all weekend long, tagged up, just trying to dodge bullets, dodge nades, coming in from either side. Needs help from his teammates before he attempts to make a play. He's seen a couple here. He does push through. Gunless gets caught, though, and now it's going to be on Pristini. He's working the flank. Coming up behind the final player there in Crim6. He didn't finish it. He didn't finish it yet. Surely he's going to find him. He doesn't do it. It's now Crim6 in a 1v1. How does this happen? But he's pinched from both sides and will fall. Eunited gets it done.
Silly actually coming right out behind Gunless. Takes out 3 players there. Big round from Silly. Crim makes it pretty interesting towards the end, but
look how many bullets it took.
It's going to be Silly in the final kill cam. So Silly picks up the ace that round.
Big round from Silly, and they need that, because they have got to take this game too. Now granted, they have 2 best-of-5s. If you're new to double elimination, you have a bit of a safety net here as Eunited has just been torching through this event.
If Eunited wins this game, they got to feel pretty confident. I mean, they go into an uplink, they have not lost one yet, so it's a big map for OpTic Gaming. You see RCs taking a shot there at Formal. The sniper battle going down in the mid, but got to jump back on with Silly. He's working towards that payload ability and towards the streets.
That should be another kill coming through. That just, they almost run into Silly's bullets. And now it's just Formal. He has a sniper, a hit marker there. He still had 4 players to go through. But it is Eunited yet again. Gunless and squad getting it done here in the Search and Destroy. We'll see the final kill cam from Pristini as he takes 1 to the leg, but not enough to finish him.
And that is 3 straight rounds there for Eunited. In the first round that they end up losing, they get first blood. So that easily, they play that a little bit smarter, could have went their way as well.
Search and Destroy offense now for OpTic Gaming, trailing by a couple of rounds. If you did miss the game 1, it was a big win for OpTic, but now trying to keep control of the series. Nade comes in there on the wall run. They're playing it patient, but now looking to get forward. That's Karma pushed up already on the bomb site. Scump going to be backing him up. as the engagements here will start to get hot and heavy. He slides across, and they're looking to fly. They're going to soar out. Gets one around the corner. Second in the back. Shots everywhere, but eventually gets it. Scump finds two, and now it's Pristini having to find some magic here. He's already found one. Woo! Nice shots there on the second, but just not enough to close it out.
Yeah, he just needs to go a little bit faster on the flank. Obviously, you need to check your corners, make sure nobody's back there. But when OpTic pushes straight through, his teammates cannot stay alive long enough to make that an effective play.
Crim6 able to win that one-on-one gunfight. And just seeing the E6 guys focused up, trying to stay alive in this series. And what's it like, when you kind of have that extra series? Does it change your mentality to play, or you just have to focus on each map? I guess it kind of depends on the player, right?
I guess it kind of depends on the player. Personally, I think you need to just focus on each map. Pretend like there's no second series. This is just a single limb kind of tournament. I don't think you can rely on having that backup second series.
How many times have I accidentally said E6 instead of Eunited?
I don't know. I only caught it once there when you just said it.
It's old age. All right, Pristini, though, trying to work one side. Silly hitting the other. That's the Evo finding a kill. Now going to be 2 up Eunited. Gunless and Pristini trying to make the plays. Backing down is Gunless. In behind is Pristini. One can't react in time. The second he has to use reactive, but he does stay alive, and now it's all on Scump. Scump pushes out, wins the first one-on-one, and he's got reactive. 20 seconds remaining. He has to work the defuse. He has to find the kill. You have so little time to work with. He has to perfectly hunt down Gunless here, and Gunless made a run for it. He sees him. He sees him. Can he get back to it? Gets it. 9 seconds. 8 seconds. Bumps the wall. Not.
Nope. Did not have enough time. And I was going to say, if you were going to ask me if we should have used reactive, no, you definitely have to save that. It's an important round, but you can use that reactive, make for it next round, and you're still only down 1. I
thought for a second if he doesn't bump that wall, maybe gets to back.
That's what I thought, too.
It's hard to tell. I mean, maybe he needed another second, but that surely looked pretty darn close.
It would have been close. It would have been a very close attempt.
All right, well, maybe a saving grace there for Eunited. All right, so 4-2 advantage. Offense back to OpTic Gaming. They have the reactive armor to work with. Let's see if they play around this. Is Scump having a monster game? He's 8-3. They're going to go ahead and push through. They find one, but it does get traded out. Now it's all quickly. Pristini by himself in 1 versus 2. Shut down in a 15-second round. OpTic firing back.
Yeah, Eunited tried the same exact push against FaZe. It ended up working in that matchup, but they hit 2 players on that wall run. The first player goes high. If he picks up one, great. If not, Pristini is there to trade that out effectively, and then they push the 2 players around the outer outskirts. OpTic Gaming, though, prepare for that.
They're ready to go. Anything you expect to be mixed up? Do we maybe see some hits to the opposite bomb site? We've seen all the action basically don't go down at B. Nothing, not a whole lot of love today. We've seen a round or 2, but for the most part, it's been towards outskirts. You see number 5 kind of playing up top. That's Arcity. He's by his lonesome. It's going to be a bloodbath here in front. You saw one go over the top. Gunless trying to locate him. He's going to dip out as his teammate gets first blooded. You see one soaring off the map from OpTic Gaming. A couple in behind. What do you do here if you're Gunless? You're getting chased down.
Well, Gunless just needs to stay alive. It's really RC is the one that needs to make the play here, but needs to wait. See if they can buddy up, and he's going to get out of dodge here. He's going to get actually tagged up from his left, so does not make it back over towards Gunless. And OpTic Gaming looking to take this round, tie it up. We did see Gunless with a sick 1v3 against FaZe, though. Not able to do it here. It's going to be Karma picking that up. Karma's currently on a 4 streak. If you go to Karma, you see how close he is. Earning some score streaks. Not going to get them here. Will get the ability, though, probably going in the next round. Very close to it.
And I was about to say, Gunless, that situation he had with Camo, that he clutched that 1v3, he was, I think, 2 kills away or so from picking that up. If he gets it, though, into a 1v1, might be able to make the play. But OpTic, they band together, and they're able to find it here. We'll see if Karma can keep going on this streak as they continue to make the plays, all tied up at 4-4. And you do see that Karma has that camo available. Scump has reactive. Those are round-winning abilities here.
You got to think, if he United on the offensive side of things, I mean, you've seen no resistance by OpTic Gaming over at the A-bomb site. I would not be surprised if they try and push that this next round. And Pristini playing this quarter, he gets caught off guard by Scump. Formal with another kill. Just like that, OpTic Gaming fights him gun on gun.
Yeah.
1 round away from taking map number 2.
I don't even know if they had to use anything there. I think you keep your reactive and your camo. The FTL jump almost catches him, but he's so tagged up that he's able to finish it. You go for the dagger here. Why don't you use both abilities to just close it out?
I think you maybe saved one of them. I don't think you burn 2. I think you always need to at least save something for that round 11 if it does get there. You'd be kicking yourself if you do. So you do have the active camo available.
Look at the top right, just ability comparisons here. So Crim6 Drops that Centurion. They want to do an A-hit, maybe catch them off guard. Tags up a couple. Formal is able to find one. He's pushing through. Camo's in behind. He saw one below. Gonna be able to find that as well. Now it's just gonna be gunless. By his lonesome. Full streaks for Carmine. It is done. 6-4. Game 2 goes the way of OpTic Gaming. They're making it look easy. They're getting to that second best of 5 quickly if they keep this up.
Yeah, it's not good for United right now. They played very tough in the search and destroy. You saw them actually, jump out to a lead 3-1. OpTic Gaming just stormed.